The day of the week, like the first time I read a comic book, what room I was in, what the lighting was like. It's just something that, if it hits you at the right age, it really takes hold and doesn't let go.
My mother tells me I was 6 years old when I walked into her kitchen with a bunch of pieces of typing paper stapled together and drawings all over them, and told her that I was going to do this for the rest of my life, so I'm a lifer.
When I didn't finish my homework or clean my room, my comic books got ripped up. That was the punishment. I kept saying, they're gonna be worth millions one day. Eventually they fell for that, not knowing that I would never actually sell my comics.
One of the things that I think makes them attractive is that we look at the heroes and we see human qualities inside them. Our own stories are illuminated by them. But it all happens in the course of an exhilarating tale.
Comics are escapist.
Now, wait a second.
I wanted to escape into comics.
Comics are art.
Comics, be they sublime or ridiculous, give us a myth. Is our Iliad, it's our Odyssey. It's these kind of hero stories that shows us what we are capable of in our hearts and in our souls.
The superhero is the kind of last, small, broken ideal of what we might all become one day if we just get it together and stop being assholes.
Michael.
How you doing?
We're doing all right.
Yes. I sent my fax out. Okay, I wanted to come over and talk to you, and I'm waiting for a phone call for the guy this afternoon to see what's going on. And we'll see. Sunday might be the best day if we're going to do something for works out.
One way or another, we'll still be friends.
Okay, that's good. That's good.
We'll see you later. All right, take care. Because it's an awful lot like a religion. Anytime that you get into collectibles, you have a mutually shared system of beliefs. We all believe that Superman can fly. We all know that Batman will avenge evil. I mean, there's all these things that we know that maybe they're illogical, but we all mutually agree on them.
Get your comics, Red Hot Comics, 10% discount for cash. Get your comics right here. 10% discount for cash.
The Red Raven is actually so rare that very few people even know it exists. First, it's a #1 issue. A lot of people collect #1 issues. Second of all, it's a Marvel/Timely comic from 1940. That makes it collectible. Then it has 7 characters in it that never appeared anywhere else. If you collect Marvel characters, if you don't have this book, you haven't got them all. If you're going to go home from the show with just one comic, I have a recommendation.
Oh, yeah. And that is...
Collectors, we collect exclusively for that moment when the other collector wants to kill you. Because, I collect, for example, a guy that no one collects, Lee Brown Coy. He was a fabulous illustrator of Weird Tales. He's one of my favorites. And I know that there are 2 other guys that collect him, Richard Sala and Mike Mignola. And the rest of the world, when they come to my collection and I show Lee Brown Coy, no one bats an eyelid. But I dream for the moment when Mignola will hear that I beat him on eBay or that I got a new Lee Brown Coy. So, collectors are aware of the collectors. The rest of the world, frankly, doesn't care that much. And that's okay.
Room of Doom. Welcome. This is my hangout spot, my workshop, my breather time, my man cave, my collection. My wife's not too ecstatic about this whole toy collecting thing. She's just like, what is he doing? Why is he piling toys in the room? Let's go down here. We're gonna go to the money pile. This is an Annihilus prototype. I sold one of them recently for $750. Can we talk for a minute? Well, what's up, babe? What are you doing with all those toys? Are you gonna sell them? I love this figure. You could offer me a couple thousand and I won't sell it. She started realizing, like, he's collecting. Oh, okay, he's collecting. This was released at the con about 2-3 years ago. I paid 20 bucks for it. Now it's worth 5 times that amount. My wife, she used to make fun of me. She's just like, you got a gun safe. You think you're all bad with your gun safe. You don't even have a gun. I'm like, so what? So this year at the con, my priority this year is the 18-inch Galactus.
Welcome to Comic-Con. Everybody's smiling. That's a good thing.
Yeah, I waited freaking 2 days in line, but You know, it's okay, man. There's gonna be people down there selling them for twice the price, and if that's what it runs to, then I'll buy mine twice the price. I think we should all split up, man, and see who gets there first.
If I could have you, I'd need you to pack it up.
I will not leave that con. You can pull me out kicking and screaming. I'm not gonna leave unless I have those figures.
Science fiction and fantasy fans tend to be acquirers. They tend to be buyers of merchandise. That's one of the things that attracts people here. This is exclusive to Comic-Con.
What we have here is Hot Wheels Wonder Woman Invisible Jet. We've got 3,000 that we're going to be selling here at Comic-Con, and as we've been telling everybody, if you want it, get it before it disappears.
It's funny, people ask me, why do you collect action figures? And I think, I don't know.
Why is it important? I have no idea. There's something wrong with me, I think. It must be my dad threw my toys out when I was a kid or something like that.
What I do know is that at this point, if I stop, if I miss one, I will always know that I missed that one figure. And I can't live with that.
Here we go, here we go, here we go.
Oh, let's go, let's go.
Woo!
Shit, here we go. What the is going on? Are you serious? So when we get there, I'm like 7th in line, and by the time I'm going down the stairs, for some odd reason, I become like the 30th person in line. What? Dude, and there's people cutting through the sides. Go, break. I'll go this way. Once that line breaks, you know, it's everyone for themselves. They're gonna say, sir, you cannot run. I'm just, what are you gonna do? You gonna kick me out for running? I bolted. There's a Hasbro booth. Where's the line for the toys? We made it. They're not out, right? There we are. There you go. I am good. Wow. Wow. I'm all done. There it is. Really happy. This is what I came for, and I'm done. I'm done. We're gonna go have a good time now.
You know, my generation is the first generation that we really saved everything from our childhood and never got rid of it. We thought the Star Wars action figures of our childhood, we thought that was it, but now they just keep going and going and going, and people love it.
Oh, look at the variant. It's got the red. Look at the variant Deadpool. It's X-Men. Oh, shit, look it.
You know what? Just because you're a certain age, you don't have to stop loving the things you loved as a child. That love can evolve.
I'm tired, man. You ready?
I'm ready to go, B. I got almost everything I wanted.
Wow. Let's go play with our toys.
You guys, we've never seen any animatronic heads or costumes or anything at Comic-Con, huh?
I know,
I was just thinking about that. I have never, in my like 6 years of going to Comic-Con, have seen any sort of animatronic anything. Why can't we bring puppets and animatronics back?
Because Jim Henson died.
Well, you know what? We need to be the next Jim Henson and make people realize that these things are what brings magic out into the real world. I mean, we're trying, guys. We made an animatronic head in a garage.
We are here at Comic-Con, and I am Reverend Luciferius Van Ratspeed, vocal emissary for the Reno Division 777 of Dr. Steele's Army of Toy Soldiers. And I am here busking in traditional format, scaring the pedestrians as they walk towards the convention.
Sit in my chair. Let me make you look dead. Come on, buddy.
I'll never forget the first time I took a piss next to a stormtrooper and a Klingon. And the stormtrooper was like, how are you, sir? And the Klingon guy, you know, speaking the Klingon back and forth. That could only happen at Comic-Con, with no irony whatsoever.
Time. You're done, boss.
out my hotel room window and I saw 3 Ninja Turtles really impatiently checking their watches, waiting for the 4th Ninja Turtle to show up. And then the 4th guy showed up. They were like, oh, where have you been, man? There's been 3 Ninja Turtles here. We look like a couple of jerks.
My favourite one, I think, was the character Dr. Manhattan from the Watchmen book in the movie, the blue guy who walks about naked. And there was a version of him who was like 300 pounds overweight, walking around almost naked, painted completely blue, and it was all kind of flaking off his ass and stuff.
Sir, excuse me, you have to check that in. No, every day we gotta check it in, sir.
We got weapons, come on in.
Things that you definitely see at Comic-Con are women dressed in very strange and revealing outfits. And you know it's from a comic book or an anime or a video game, but you can't quite place it, and all you know is that girl forgot her pants.
And you see like people dressed as predators, people doing karate, and just other people with guitars. It's like they don't have characters, but they got a guitar and they're wearing a weird hat. They fit in, it's fine, it's perfect.
Yesterday, I saw 30 Princess Leias all lined up on the comic book floor.
All right, let's see here. Let me meet Leia's. How's everyone doing?
Every year, I bring as many slave ladies as I can to hang out with me and to meet all the fans out here.
We got our bounty hunters and our stormtroopers here to guard them because I can't do it all by myself, you know. Move along. All right, thanks for coming. And without further ado, hopefully we're going to celebrate later with a few cocktails.
Actually met my wife at Comic-Con. So that was pretty exciting. We had a crazy adventure night where we were practically kidnapped and taken across this bridge in San Diego that I didn't know existed. And we wound up having the adventure of a lifetime and bonded in a way that has made us husband and wife. How about that? That happened at Comic-Con.
I just saw an Asian boy, white girl couple.
Wow, that's...
It was like seeing a unicorn.
Twilight Zone.
And she was really tall.
My name is James Darling, and this is my girlfriend.
And this is my boyfriend.
This is Se Young. We actually started dating at Comic-Con last year, so...
We're really looking forward to seeing Kevin
Yeah.
Smith. And he pretty much gave birth to, like, the indie movement as we know.
Yes, this is true. This is true.
He's amazing.
But what Se Young doesn't know is that I'm actually planning on proposing to her at the Kevin Smith panel at Comic-Con. This is James Darling. My friend Jess talked to you last week about popping the question at Kevin Smith's panel.
And you're going to be asking this question?
I am. I am the one popping the question. I kind of scoped out some of the jewelers that would actually be at Comic-Con, and I found this one jeweler who actually specializes in making the Lord of the Rings replica jewelry to make a custom ring. The ring is sort of going to be a clock without hands to symbolize our timeless nature of our love.
This is a perfect breeding ground for nerd love.
Love blossomed at the Comic-Con. He brought me to my first Comic-Con.
To me, it's a great time with my best friend. I mean, I get to come with the girl I love, who loves the same things I love.
We come to Comic-Con every year, and that kind of became one of our traditions as a couple.
And actually that led to me proposing to her at Comic-Con.
We very much are on our honeymoon.
We are on our honeymoon at Comic-Con. Before the Kevin Smith panel, I actually need to pick up the engagement ring. We're going to be in a couple panels today in Hall H, and I'm hoping that if I can be apart from Se Young, I'm going to try and go and pick up the ring.
I'm proud to call him my friend, Sylvester Stallone, Rocky, Rambo, Demolition Man, everything you love,